There are a couple important things to remember when writing a story, like to have plot, or to have a general setting. That might sound a little ridiculous to even list, but I've seen it done. Just like people who make characters don't always give their characters anything. So when they want a really powerful character, it just gets better. I'm TrenchcoatSoul, and this is how to write a good, powerful character. Now, you might go, wait, what makes you qualified to tell us how to write? Well, absolutely nothing. I completed an English class in college. That's something. This is generally just what I think should be done to correct the problem of powerful characters. I think we can all say there's a problem with a lot of characters. One thing that's good to remember is to have good balance. Crap! No, I mean character balance. Like, if you're gonna give your character a lot of strength, then they should have weaknesses to balance it out. I mean, there are obvious exceptions, like maybe your character has a little more weaknesses than strengths. Some characters are just a little more damaged, and that can add a really interesting dynamic. I have a few characters like that. They might have superpowers, but they are very easily overwhelmed, depressed. It doesn't even have to stop with superpowers, it could be anything. Like, maybe you have a character who he's an amazing artist, but he really can't talk to people very well. Or things like that. Balance it out. Some characters are a little bit more powerful than weak, and that's not necessarily bad. Of course, everyone has weaknesses, but having a nice balance really adds depth. So maybe they're a little more put together, like they've dealt with most of their issues, but you know, so they're pretty strong in who they are and what they are and how life's going for them. Think about Garnet from Steven Universe, and how, especially in the early seasons, she seems very, very strong. Like, you can't point out a weakness, because she's just that big pillar of strength that Steven has to look up to. Characters like that are very important, and especially in stories that focus a lot on a weaker character, and how that character can blossom into a stronger character, such as Steven Universe has done. As long as there is balance. You don't want to have a character and turn out like, yeah, my character is like just generally the coolest. I mean, he was raised by warrior monks that taught him every fighting style. He's like half dragon, half werewolf, so he could be like a wolf form, or he could grow wings or breathe fire, but he could also breathe ice. Please, just don't. It's actually a Teen Titans OC, and her name's Abigail, and she's actually Robin's girlfriend. Oh, I think this is getting worse. When he walks through the streets, everyone's like, whoa, man, you're so cool! I wish I was like you! So, yeah. Everyone just loves him too much, so... oh, that's his biggest weakness. Now, I'm definitely not saying keeping your characters with a good balance of strengths and weaknesses will make the perfect characters and you won't have to worry about it. Because, let's be honest, anyone who's written anything knows you will have a lot of cringy characters. And when I say a lot,
I mean a lot. Yeah, most of these are Sonic the Hedgehog. I kinda went through a Sonic phase in middle school. The unicorns are like my own story, but... yep. Yay, I shared my cringy artwork to the world. That was stuff I drew in middle school, so... I hope I've improved at least a little bit since then. I guess that's my tip for writing a powerful character. Just don't screw it up. Good luck, God bless. Why do I do the sound effect?